let me ask you this. Would you trade, forget about money, let's just say this was on the table, Jaden McDaniels and that Detroit first round pick in this summer's NBA draft for Kevin Durant? Would you do that?
Just straight up those two. Do you think the Suns would do that?
No, I'm just asking, would you do that if
Yeah,
that's what it took?
I would.
You'd probably do that.
Okay. So now, would you do Julius Randle, Jaden McDaniels in that first round pick for Kevin Durant?
I see. The thing is I don't think Kevin Durant really makes this team that much better. You're losing Jaden for a guy you'd have for a decade, for a 1 year rental of Durant, really, and you're losing Randall.
Randall's going to be gone in a year anyway. Randall's going to be gone in a year anyway.
Probably, but you have the option right now is if you have him opt in, you can make a trade for him somewhere else
Yep,
and get more.
you could certainly, but nobody wants him, so you're not going to get much for him. But if you can just package him, and Phoenix would want him because they're like, hey, he's got an expiring contract. See you later. And Minnesota is not going to have to pay as much for Durant because he's on an expiring contract, and Phoenix knows he's not going to re-sign with them. So it's like their hands are tied a little bit here, unless they just want to run it back and piss off a 37-year-old man who is not afraid to sulk a little bit and maybe create a fake Twitter account and post some things about the organization. So if you can trade Julius Randle and Jaden McDaniels and that Detroit first round pick, that's a valuable package for a guy they'd be losing anyway. You can replace Jaden McDaniels with Jalen Clark. I mean, that's a beautiful future there. He's basically a Jaden clone, right? I mean,
Jalen Clark is 6'3". Jaden McDaniels is like 6'10". There's a huge size difference. Yeah, Jalen Clark is the not. It could be a replacement for Na. Like if the Wolves decide to let Na walk in the offseason. But Jaden, the length, the way he can defend with that length, he can defend 1 through 5. You can switch him on to anybody. That's not something Jalen Clark is going to be able to do as far as guard fives. And Jaden also has a lot more of at this particular moment, a lot more of in his offensive skill set than Jalen too. That's not a 1-to-1 swap.
I think what's going to happen is that Jaden, Randall, and that first round pick are going to get dealt to Phoenix. Kevin Durant's going to come here.